Sometimes the issue isn't that God isn't sending someone or God isn't sending help. The issue is that we keep rejecting it because it hasn't been packaged in the way we prefer or the way that we intended. You see, that friend who speaks too much of truth and we keep rejecting them, that mentor who challenges your mindset. You see, the person who's been pursuing you with pure intentions, it doesn't match your type. That's what you tell yourself. Those are the conversations that you have. That sibling who holds you accountable, yet your neighbor, your brother, your sister, they hold you accountable when everyone else applauds your compromise. They don't applaud your compromise, they hold you accountable. When it's uncomfortable, they are there to tell you the truth, but you keep rejecting them anyways. So you think it's coincidence or just not your vibe. But heaven sees differently, because in 1 Samuel 16:7, as I go to read it, the Lord does not look at the things people look at. People look at the outward appearance, but the Lord looks at the heart. Every time that you reject what doesn't fit your preference, you may also be rejecting what was sent to confront your pride, rebuild your character, or prepare you for where you are praying to go, or where you intend to go, or where you've been asking God to direct you. So it won't come packaged in the way that you think, but it will be packaged in that friend, in that mentor, in that sibling, people who hold you accountable, people who will not applaud you when you compromise and do the silly mistakes that will lead you to fail and fall. So God, the first thing is that God reveals your hidden bias through who you overlook. You see, sometimes you are not picky, you're just programmed, maybe by society, maybe by culture, programmed by past pain, by culture, by surface standards or comparison. You see, and God, in His mercy, will keep sending people who contradict your bias, not to frustrate you, but to free you, to open your eyes, and to let you see what you need to see in that moment. Because who you are rejecting might carry the key to the very healing that you need, the very destiny that you're looking for, to the very door. You might carry the key to the door that you're looking to be open, but you can't see that. And that's why God, in His mercies, will use the kind of people. The second thing is that God reveals your spiritual maturity through who you dishonor. There are people who you dishonor and disregard them in society, in your church, in your workplaces, but these are the same things that God will use you to show you how immature you are in your spiritual life. So you say you want spiritual growth, but when correction comes through an unexpected voice, you shut it down immediately. You don't want to hear it because you don't expect it to come from those people. So you say you want marriage, but you keep walking away from people who offer consistency instead of chaos. You thrive in chaos and you want chaos, and you say you want a perfect marriage and you want a good marriage, but you keep rejecting God's voice. Sometimes it's not that they aren't from God, it's that your flesh isn't ready to receive them yet. And this can be a very big challenge, and it's still to this day being a big challenge to many Christians and many believers. In Proverbs 27:6, wounds from a friend can be trusted, but an enemy multiplies kisses. The other thing that God reveals, the third one, is that God reveals your idolatry of image and fantasy. You wanted someone tall, someone who is polished, someone who is charismatic, someone who is rich, someone who is romantic and impressive. These are the kind of thinking that we want. Both can go to both male and female. As a man, you want this beautiful lady with no flaws and looking beautiful so that you can be seen by your friends and people around you. And for ladies, probably someone who is rich, they can vary from both genders. So God sent someone who prays with you and prays for you, someone who listens, who leads with humility and won't play with your purity. But because it didn't come with a Hollywood script, they're the kind of people that we see in Hollywood in movies, and those are the one we admire. And you wanted the same script to God to bring you the kind of script that you see on Instagram, and now you turn away what heaven has brought, what about you was has brought to you. So you don't want it because it's not Hollywood script or Instagram shine. You turned away and heaven weeps. It weeps because the answer came, but pride said no. Your pride said no. Your pride rejected it. They rejected the person. They rejected the person voice that was brought to you through who God used. See, this is what we are going to be reviewing, the idolatry that we are having, the images that we are having, and the fantasies that we are having in our mind. Unless we do away with those fantasies and those things and the idolatry of images, then we cannot be ready to hear God's voice, and we must be ready. So the other thing is that God reveals your fear of vulnerability. The people you reject are often the ones who see you too clearly, the one who are not afraid to tell you the truth, the one who want the best for you. They notice the inconsistency when you don't go to church, when you compromise, when you say you do this but you intend and then you go ahead and not do it. They ask you the hard questions that you want to avoid. They don't let you hide behind tithes, ministry, or talent. So instead of embracing the growth they spark, you call them too intense. That's what you want to tell them, that they are too deep. You see, that's the kind of terminologies that you are going. But what if God is using them to reveal who you are, to reveal who you really are? So you don't sabotage what's next. So in Hebrews 4:13, nothing in all creation is hidden from God's sight. Everything is uncovered, to whom we must give account. This is in Hebrews telling us that nothing is hidden. All the truth is going to be revealed unto us, because we shall give an account of what we will be doing to someone. The last one is God reveals what you truly value. It will eventually come. The truth must be known. You say you want purpose, but you keep choosing who you give your butterflies over, who gives you wisdom. You give your purpose and you choose those who give butterflies instead of the one who show you consistency, who lead you with humility, and those who lead you with wisdom. You say you want a covenant partner, but you're drawn to chemistry, and you are repelled by a person with good character and drawn closer to someone just because of chemistry. God won't always send what your preference desires. He sends what your purpose requires. The packaging may look ordinary to your eyes and to how you've seen things to be. The personality may feel challenging, and these are the things that God will really reveal in yourself to see what you intend to do. The poster may humble you, but if you keep rejecting what doesn't stroke your ego, you might keep missing what was sent to shape your destiny. So before ending this video, or after you end this video, you need to ask yourself this: am I rejecting people based on my standards or God's standards? A good question you need to ask yourself. What have I prayed for that might be already be in front of me, just not in the way I imagine? Because whatever you prayed for may be just right before your eyes, but you can't see it because It is not packaged in the way you intended it to be. Another question is, and what is God trying to grow in me through who I keep turning away? Because in John 1:11, he came so that he came to that which was his own, but his own did not receive him. May you not miss divine appointments that God have for you. May you not miss these opportunities because they didn't come in a familiar packaging. May your discernment grow deeper than your preferences, and may your heart stay open enough to recognize heaven's help and heaven's voice, even even when it humbles you first. You must be ready so you can hear it. I This is a very good video that you need to repeat it and listen again carefully, because what you've been prayed for may be just right before your eyes, but you can't see it. So you need to take your thoughts back and really cross-examine your steps, your ways, and the people that have been brought to your life, and ask yourself, am I asking for something which I already have in my hands? Then you can have this conversation. So please do that. It will really help you. Thank you for watching this video. Kindly subscribe and share with someone who really needs to hear this message. See you on my next video.